Well, that was short. It was disturbing because she was like Godzilla, right?
Pinkie Pie.
Nope! Before I freaking start the Pinkie Pie one, I'm freaking turning on the air conditioner because I can't deal with her shit right now. I can't tell you how many times I go to my day-to-day life and all of a sudden, boopity boopity. Pinkie Pie just comes back into my life and it's just like, hey Ryan, you want to watch me kill someone? No, Pinkie Pie, I don't want to see that. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna show you anyways. Yoink yoink. You sure are talented. Oh man, you know at this point I would probably prefer that you kill me because then you won't come back. Unless you're one of those stupid freaking monsters that's like, oh guess what, I'm also a ghost, so we're gonna be together forever. And you know what, at that point, I'm gonna find a way to make ghost suicide. I don't know how it's possible, but I'll freaking do it. I will float into space and find a wormhole, and I will jump in that wormhole, Pinkie Pie. I will jump in that wormhole. You'll never catch me, you dumb pony! Then I wake up, there's a portal. Where am I? Hello, Ryan. This is my big steroid horses. Wow, you guys are big! Oh yeah. By the way, we're not into friendship, we're into pure adulterated rape. I've made a great mistake. How does this keep coming back to me?
Pinkie Pie throws a party.
How do I keep getting back to the scenario?
Friends. However, nobody could show up, and Pinkie Pie, being the ADHD hopped-up pony we all know, does not.
I wonder how the creator
at the party,
thinks about all these
Pie
horrible
thanks all of her
creepypastas.
friends for coming, who are nothing more
I have no
than
idea.
turnips, rocks, and other cakery decorations.
I'll admit,
This is one great party.
it's disturbing, but like,
Done yourself.
without the creepypasta context, it's
As
really
the scene
sad.
goes on, Pinkie Pie turns out to be more and more insane.
But if you watch the whole show, it turns out they're all
Making
crazy,
the
so
inanimate objects talk to her.
it's not weird if
You
everybody's
end up actually
crazy.
seeing her whole descent into madness, and even a few theories throughout the internet has sprouted up about her.
If I were
You
I
don't
wouldn't
say.
speak to them ever again.
You know what? I'm not gonna speak to them ever again. And I'm not gonna invite them to another.
It also worries me that I could see me just doing a whole episode where I talk to myself with
After the way they've been acting.
a bunch of just random objects. You don't say, Ryan. Shut up, Clormit.
You show up.
And one can only
That
think
knocking
that
felt
this
weird
might
'cause it
be
felt like
even
a
one
real
of the
life.
most inspiring factors for the fan fiction.
Oh. You don't say. What was that, bud? I couldn't hear you. Boy, I'm craving some delicious meat pies. Am I right? Let's just call them what they are. They're meat pies.
Sabrina.
Oh, yeah. This
Sabrina the
episode
Psychic
also
Type
scarred me as a
Shifter,
kid.
Pokemon
Shit,
anime,
I forgot about
one
this.
Freaky character. In this
I'm serious,
episode,
I couldn't watch
introduces
Pokemon
him.
after this. I took like a hiatus. I was so scared because I was a little kid.
It has psychic
And
powers
it was a
it's
doll.
For Sabrina sometimes. Nightmare fuel for kids at the time.
But then, as you know, puberty went through it. I was terrified of it. Then I saw Sabrina and puberty hit me. I'm like, oh no!
Finally.
Buddy, don't do this to me!
Tough love.
Also, my zero.
When an evil gas
I'm freaking
spreads
O
throughout
right now,
town,
right?
returns
It was a
all
lone
the citizens against the Powerpuff
dark.
Girls. The
No,
girls
what was my
must fight their
choices?
friends and loved
Verazim.
ones to revert
I
them back to
forget.
their
Well,
normal
I'll
selves.
find out at the end.
You may be asking yourself, who invented this gas? Well, it was none other than him.
What a freaking amazing villain that is. The name, everything about him I love. I really do. The voice, the music, everything about him. The other question is, do you think him could get away with today because of how flamboyant he is? I feel like people saying, oh, you made the devil gay, that would just like make people go ape shit today. It's so evil! It's so good. I don't think I've ever seen a show do Satan as good as Powerpuff Girls.
Finally. mind pollution.
Even though technically, I don't
Captain
even think he
Planet.
was Satan.
In
I
this
don't know.
episode,
They never really explained
Lincoln's
it.
cousin Boris gets hooked on a new drug
Oh,
called
frick,
which
I
is
remember
being distributed
this!
by a villain named Scum.
It's very strange to look back and see a kid's cartoon
Lincoln gets
having to
kidnapped,
deal
and
with
eventually
things
her and
like
Boris
drugs,
both
you
become
know what I
addicted to
mean?
the drug. After almost being saved from the
Ratman!
sanitarium, Boris collapses and dies right in front of Linka.
He died?
Just killed him.
My gosh!
Sorry.
That's gonna be on the top 10 anime deaths.
Boris, it's me, Linka. Wake up!
Lincoln. He's dead.
No, no, no. Oh, Leela.
What?
Things kill
Why is her eye? Oh, it's the drugs. I
Character
thought she just
dies
was
from
like, I am
consuming
also a
drugs
demon.
in Captain Planet.
Demon powers, go! Also, why did you guys at least try Captain Planet? Captain Planet, bring back life. Oh yeah, I could do that. Yay! That was one of my choices! Captain Planet, he watched someone die of drug
And it
overdose.
turns out that Svian is just as
That
stupid
show
as
is
Stimpy.
Show got a lot
After Ren comes
darker.
home from a long day of work, he finds all of his possessions violated by Svian and Stimpy. And then the following scene takes
Is it one of my favorite scenes?
Oh, what I'm
Oh yeah.
beauty.
This is so. This is truly the definition of disturbing, and it's the way it's drawn, the what every little motion, like that heartbeat. You get to see his hands. Is that the one? Oh no, that was the one where he got more fan mail than the others.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna gouge your eyes.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, kids. Family-friendly entertainment.
Next, I'm gonna tear your arms out of the sockets.
Holy shit, that show was so freaking intense. Oh, but it's so good.
Flapjack.
Yeah, it wasn't one of my choices,
The
but I
Misadventures
freaking
of
love
Flapjack
Flapjack.
was a
It's one of my
show
favorite
known for
shows of all
its
time.
black comedy.
I love
Like
this
in the
show so
episode,
much.
How the West Was Fun, when Flapjack and Captain Knuckles hallucinated the world ending.
I thought it was gonna be the Rat Plague episode. I love it when cartoons do like art stuff like that. It looks like it was done on the what's that Nintendo console? This.
If you know what's good for you. Where?
Or in Pun Time.
You just
when
kind of get
Flapjack
used
is
to
being
it after a while.
These lines. I see you're not yellow, fellow, but I don't want to make you blue.
I'm gonna be honest.
You'll get a clue. And
You can't be scared when you're just so freaking mad over puns.
Also in
I have
Who Let
friends
the
who
Cats Out of
tell
the
too
Old
many
Bag's
puns.
House.
And I just kind of want to die inside anyways. Woo! I forgot about you! I'd still give it a
But
kiss.
arguably, the freakiest moment has to be in this episode. Knuckles and his hilarious.
It's not the
pun.
Rat Play episode where
After being
everyone
tied
looks
onto a raft and
horrifying.
drifting off to sea, Knuckles has this disturbing hallucination.
Is that you, boy?
Who's that? Who's there?
See, I feel like the effects that they added makes it 10 times more disturbing than it actually is. Cause look how distorted it is. Hey, who didn't have a fantasy about Candy Wife? Am I right? What she is, she's made of candy.
No surgery. No surgery.
It's okay, Captain. You're safe from
Oh, guys, that's a young boy. Please stop licking that young boy.
So are you. We're all whirling in a candy cosmos.
Oh, I don't remember that.
One cure, Captain Candy.
Yes.
Oh, God. I'm never gonna eat candy again until tomorrow. Well, I look forward to #1 when I can get rid of this dummy.
Tom and Jerry's suicide.
Oh,
In
yeah!
the final episode of the
I
original
remember
Tom and Jerry
this.
series, Tom can be seen on the train tracks as Jerry's narration states.
But it's just
that
like, it's a different time. Really.
And that
Like, you look back at those old cartoons. Of course, the whole show was about
An early
pure
flashback
adulterated
showing
violence
Tom
and
desperately
making the violence feel
trying to
as real as
back after
possible.
She had left
Or,
him
you know,
very
the
much
impact,
for
at
Bridger
least.
Cat. Tom spends his life savings
Because,
buying her
you know, I
jewelry,
said that as the
giving
mouse got
herself
flattened
up
like a
to
pancake.
slavery, to buy a new car and other things, but
Really, the end of the episode is just like
finally we
bros
come back to
before
reality.
hose. That's what this
Jerry's
episode teaches
looking
me.
down at a depressed
Bros before
Tom,
hose, or you're getting a
thankful
train.
of his girlfriend.
Just
However,
running
the
over your
same
emotions.
thing
Not
happens to Jerry. She cheats on him for a much richer mouse, and
from
Jerry
the
falls under the
Jetsons.
same depression
Frickin'
as he has Tom on the
Jetsons!
train tracks. Then the episode ends with a faint sound of a train approaching, getting louder
George, please stop.
before cutting to end.
George. George, buddy, you're adding too much, bud. Oh, damn it, it ran over George. Pause. I now have this image of just George in a train. I'm gonna get you, Tom and Jerry. You scarred me as a kid, now I'm gonna run your ass over. George, get out of that train, buddy. Murder's not cool, man. You're right, Ryan. Murder isn't right. I shouldn't kill this guy. Oh. Oh, I probably should have stopped the train.
In Perfect Cell, Dragon Ball
Oh no! I
While
didn't
not
see this
necessarily a
coming.
kid show, let alone a children's cartoon. Many kids like myself tuned in to watch.
Well,
the
that's the
high-octane
problem.
action
Dragon Ball Z
known as
wasn't
Dragon
made
Ball
for
Z
kids.
after
I
school.
don't
During
think.
the Imperfect Cell saga, there's a
Like,
moment where Cell absorbs an innocent
The
boy while
anime,
fighting Piccolo.
I think, was made.
The man
I think for
initially thinks
teens.
that he
I don't know.
was free. That was until Cell shows him otherwise, showing us some of the most disturbing imagery throughout the series.
I mean, look back at shows that. Because America just took, like, oh, anime is a cartoon, therefore it must be for kids. And that just, you know, wasn't the case. Most of the time they were made for adults. Oh, Cell was so disturbing. You don't think about it when you're a kid, but rewatch it. It's horrifying. I feel like this isn't scary. Well, it is scary, but you're adding all these effects. It is bad. I thought they cut this out of the kids version, though. Because I don't remember seeing that till afterwards. I remember just like him going, and then it being nothing. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait for the next one, you stupid dummy.
Finally.
Butterfly.
Also,
SpongeBob
I've
SquarePants.
lost the bet because
In the episode Wormy,
shit,
and
no,
Patrick
I don't think it's
take
gonna be
care of
any
Sam's
alone in the dark.
they develop a friendship with the worm and have a playdate together. Overnight,
How is
the worm
this?
goes through
How
a
is this number
metamorphosis
2
and
though?
becomes a butterfly.
How is this beat Cell?
SpongeBob and Patrick
Cell
conclude that
murdered a
Butterfly is
man.
monster, and it ate Wormy. It's pretty silly for SpongeBob and Patrick to assume that a butterfly is a monster, until this happens.
Hey, bud. It's me. I'm a beautiful butterfly now. Why don't you understand me anymore? Why don't you look at me when we have sex anymore? Hey, bud! I look forward to this, because I'll never see you again, you oh, I have to edit the
Courage
episode.
the Cowardly
Ah,
Dog.
frick! I
Courage
went
the
double
Cowardly Dog.
zeros! Man, I can't believe they didn't have Invader Zim. They had SpongeBob getting slapped in the face with a butterfly. And they didn't have Invader Zim eating a child's organs. It doesn't get any worse than that. That being said, Courage the Cowardly Dog is something I should have saw coming. I'm ashamed of myself for not seeing that. But anyways, hey, let's watch the end. I'm just
Courage the
curious
Cowardly Dog
which
is the
one they're gonna pick. I wonder if they're gonna
hailing
pick
achievement of childhood scares.
the weird
The show's
3D
dark,
guy.
atmospheric, and risk taker with what he had to witness. Any of its episodes could be the scariest, like King Ramses' curse.
Or suffer my curse. Man, rewatching Courage. I'm telling you,
The big snake and
rewatch Courage. Because an adult watching it and a kid watching it, it's like two different experiences. The show is so good. It's truly one of my favorite cartoons of all time.
Freaky Fred.
Oh, I freaking love Freaky Fred! Cause I'm a deranged person.
Needed space.
And many others. Of course, the one to top them all is from the episode Perfect. Courage creates an imaginary teacher to teach him how to be perfect.
I don't know.
Nothing disturbing so far, except for this infamous moment.
Well, I could see the whole episode because Courage ripping himself apart. That's kind of disturbing. And cue the weird man. What was that even supposed to be? Why would a fetus tell Courage he's not perfect? Boy, the nerve of that fetus, am I right, guys? Hey, I haven't been born yet, but you're not perfect. No, who's perfect? Perfect so. He ate a guy.
I can't help myself. I just love sticking my big old slong in people.
It's freaking weird, so. Freaking weird. I'm just disappointed that my... I feel like every comment in any video like this right now, I feel disappointed that my favorite wasn't in it. I can't believe this. I gotta write a mean comment. Nice work. But I wonder why this video got 13,000 dislikes. I feel like it's probably a fusion of a bunch of things. Like, I think A is probably a kid who saw it and saw that dummy and went, it scared the pants off him, disliked it. I don't think people like the distortion and stuff, but I read a comment that I thought was really interesting. I don't know if this is true or not, but if so, it's genius. That there's a good chance that George made it distorted and messed up, so YouTube wouldn't, YouTube censors wouldn't detect it as easily, and it would be considered more transformative than just putting the clips up. If that's the case, that's really smart, and I really like that. And lastly, the old, mine didn't make the list, and you know, 1 and 2 were all right. I mean, I can't disagree with Courage, because Courage is a scarring machine. Even though, like I said, if you watch it again as an adult, it is truly one of the best cartoons ever made. But number 2, like, in context, it's not scary or disturbing at all. I don't know. I feel like number 1 should have been Invader Zim killing them kids and getting the organs. That one's just like, to me, that's the king of disturbing cartoons. But anyways, I really enjoy that list. I mean, there were a couple that I forgot about that indeed scarred me as a kid. Or I don't know if you scarred. It's really hard to scar a child because usually when they grow up, they, you know, learn to deal with it. I don't know if any kid's cartoon is truly, by definition, scarred someone for life. Like, showed something that was kind of disturbing or kind of weird, and then when he grew up, that, like, led to problems. I don't think that's the case. But I can certainly say that mask thing freaked the frick out of me when I was a kid. And a lot of times, I truly think that's good for kids. Like, if you do it, if you ease someone into something like that, when they're older, it's easier for them to process. So I really feel like shows like Courage were important because Courage taught you how to deal with your fears. Like, you watched something really frickin' scary of all the variety, and then you saw a dog that was just as scared as you would be do anything to save what he cares about through any fear he faced. And I feel like that's really important for kids. Sure, it probably scared the shit out of kids, but at the same time, I feel like it taught a lot of kids a valuable lesson every time. I got distracted by a frickin' bird like a dolt there. Did you see that? Gosh darn it. But anyways, so yeah, I really hope that kids' cartoons do not get completely dumbed down. It's getting there, sadly. I mean, well, like, not too long ago, you had Adventure Time. You had Gravity Falls. You had Regular Show. You had all these cartoons that were very clever and weren't afraid to push the boundary. Oh, Steven Universe, that's another one. There's another one. Even, you know what show I found out wasn't as bad? Phineas and Ferb. I thought that was just like one of those dumbed down kid shows, but it actually had some clever humor. I don't know about the whole show. I've just watched a bit of the first season. Anyways, I worry that, like, it's gonna become what Nickelodeon's kind of been, where it is just dumbed down. The best way to describe it is watch the new season of SpongeBob versus old season. That's what it feels like. It feels like you took something that was very clever and was a very unique kids cartoon and then skinned it of all its like uniqueness and just made a bare basic feel good haha funny stupid jokes for kids. Anyways, I could go on a rant about this for a while, but I'm gonna cut it here. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, leave a like down below, and write a comment on what you would like me to react to. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna find that dummy that was in the transition slide, and I'm gonna punch the shit out of him. Cause I'm a grown-ass man, and grown-ass man punch dummies in the face. Not human beings, they're stupid. I mean ventriloquist dummies. I don't know the law, but I'm pretty sure it is legal to punch a ventriloquist dummy that is possessed by Satan. Just saying, just saying.